Hello there everybody and welcome back to Let's Play Mortal Kombat. So next up we're going to be going with Sonya Blade. Alright, so let's get into this. And first up we're going to have Liu Kang, who will be the finale for Mortal Kombat week. What are the odds of that? No, he's kicking me. What the hell, man? That's no way to treat a lady. I give you that leg grab for that, dick. So, from what I personally read and whatnot, it seems like a lot of people that play this game say Sonya Blade is the best character in the game. I'm going to have to disagree quite strongly. I don't know why, but I struggle really hard when I play as her for some weird reason. I just don't see what they're seeing personally. But, anyways, let's go and do her Fatality. It's kind of the same as Scorpions, but not quite the same. It results in the same thing, though. They turn to a skeleton, they fall to their knees, though. So there's that. But hey, at least her Fatality wasn't altered like in the Super Nintendo version. Anyways, next up we got Sub-Zero. Cool. So, speaking of the Fatality, since I never actually mentioned it like a dumbass for some reason, to do Fatality, you actually have to stand in a certain position depending on the Fatality. So, Sonya is the one exception in this game. You can stand anywhere and still do a Fatality, I find. So, with Sonya, you just have to put in the code, and there you go. That's it. With Sub-Zero, for example, since we're fighting him, if you want to do his head rip, you gotta stand close to the opponent when you put in the code. If you stand, say, sweep distance, you're not gonna pull it off. If you want to do Kano's heart rip, you gotta stand close. You want to do Raiden's electrocution Fatality, stand close. Johnny Cage's uppercut, stand close. Scorpion's Fatality, on the other hand, you actually want to stand about sweep distance. So basically in an area about where you can sweep your opponent safely. Same with Liu Kang's Fatality, which we'll see in the next part. And I just gotta say it right now, Liu Kang has the worst Fatality in the game by far. It fits his character, don't get me wrong, but it is still really boring and lame. But, anyways, with that said, on to Scorpion, and had a pretty good round there. Not a flawless victory, unfortunately, but hey, not bad, I'll take it. I'll take any win I can get with Sonya, because again, I really struggle playing as Sonya. I don't even know why. She's got a pretty good moveset, just like Johnny Cage, but again, for whatever reason, the AI just seems to be a lot smarter when I play as her, so I don't know if it's just this version or what, but I struggle with her, and that sucks. But you got Scorpion there, so thank goodness for that. And one thing that's weird I gotta mention is the test your mic. Go and take a listen, okay? You hear that? Sonya has the exact same grunt sound effect when she breaks the objects as all the male characters, okay? I just have to ask why, because she clearly has her own grunt in the main game. How could you be so lazy as to not just put that in there instead? It would have been more fitting. Like, what the fuck? Were they really that lazy? And also, a UFO just passed by, so I guess that proves it. The thing I saw before was a blimp, and that's the UFO. Okay. Interesting to know. So apparently there's a blimp and a UFO that can pass by the moon. Alright. What the fuck? Is that Peter Pan, the kids from the Peter Pan movie or book or whatever? What in the fuck? How did they come up with this? Seriously. You know what? I take it back. That might be weirder than Santa Claus flying across the moon. Like, seriously, how did they come up with this? I don't know. Alright, on to the Rivalry Battle with Kano. Alright, let's do this. The Black Dragon will not prevail. Not today, Kano. You already had your moment after all. I wonder what Shang Tsung's thinking about over there as he watches this fight. He's just thinking, I hope Sonya wins. My lovely Sonya, like in the movie. I don't know. I don't know the line exactly. My bad. But, yeah, he seems to have a weird obsession with Sonya. I mentioned that before, but I figured I mention that now because, hey, we're playing as Sonya, so it makes sense, right? It makes sense. I never really pay attention to those pictures in the background, too. Are those supposed to represent something or look like something? Because in the Genesis version here, they just look like a jumbled mess. Ah, fucking Kano. God damn it. It's not even the endurance round yet, I'm already losing rounds. That's not good. Like I mentioned before, I don't know how many fucking takes this took. I don't think it was as many takes as Johnny Cage, but this took a lot of takes to get right, so... Yeah, I hope the overall product comes out okay for you guys. But, yeah, that's Kano for you. On to Johnny Cage. Ironically, I think Sonya, he fought Sonya at this stage in his playthrough as well. Weird. Yeah, anyways, he shouldn't be too hard at least, right? I hope not. You're a ladies' man, after all, you'll go easy on the lady, won't you? Probably not. Darn it, missed him. Yeah, the problem with that leg grab is, as good as it is and good for comboing it is, the simple truth is it is very dangerous on block. I think that's the main reason why I have so much trouble with Johnny Cage and Sonya, is their moves are just so blockable, which is not good in this game. There's not a lot of moves you can do, so if your main move is blockable, then what the fuck are you supposed to do? I don't know. I just don't know, but, anyways, back to Test Your Might, and again, I gotta ask it, why didn't they just use Sonya's grunt that she has in the game? Like, seriously. You guys hear it's there, so why isn't it there for the Test Your Might? Did they forget to switch it out? I don't fucking know. So in this version, Sonya is the only character that gets a color change. She wears pink in this one, or at least it looks pink to me, but in the arcade version, it's a bright red. I prefer the red look, if I'm honest. The green look and the pink look just never really worked to me. The red look is awesome. Alright. You know, now I think about it, I think Sub-Zero in the arcade version might have a color change too when he's player 2. I think his outfit's a darker blue like it would be in the later games as well. I could be remembering wrong, but I don't know. I haven't played the arcade version in so long now because, again, I suck at the arcade version, so why would I play it? Why would I play a game that I suck at and don't have fun with, right? And oh boy, Endurance 1 we get to fight Kano and Raiden, the two guys that can fly across the screen and beat my ass. That's not good. Oh, and speaking of the cannonball, there it is right there. The one that took me out of round 2 when I first fought this guy. This is not going to end well, is it? Oh, granted, I just kicked Kano's ass. That one move, by the way, that flying punch or whatever, I'm just going to say it, I think that move is completely useless. Like, if someone jumps at you, I could see it being useful, but the problem is the AI rarely jumps at me, so I just don't find a use for that. Maybe in multiplayer it'd be useful, but I don't have anybody to play this with, so unfortunately it's useless as far as I'm concerned. But it is a move that would later be adapted by Katana in Mortal Kombat 2, but we'll talk about Katana in Mortal Kombat 2 when we actually get to Mortal Kombat 2. I'm just going to focus on Sonya today. So again, that leg grab can be useful when you can combo into it, or use a combo with it, but generally I find it's easily blocked, and the problem is if it's easily blocked, you're going to get your ass handed to you quite often. I guess one use I can say for the flying across the screen move Sonya has, it does seem to be a good way to get away from the opponent in case they try to come in and high punch you or low punch you a lot, like that. But I generally find even then it's not really that useful. The jump kick and the leg grab seem to work pretty well together, though. Again, only when it's not blocked, though. God damn it. God damn it, Cage. You should want Sonya to grab you with her legs, I would think. But apparently not. Apparently not. Oh, shit. Holy fuck, that was close. Only 500 points for strength. Good lord. That was way too close. That was way too close for comfort. Fuck. Alright, let's see if I can somehow get them here, but I have a bad feeling. I have a really bad feeling, guys. And let me tell you now, I am not looking forward to fighting Goro with Sonya, because boy does she have a hard time. Like, even Johnny Cage, he might be my worst overall in this game, or it might be Sonya. It seems to switch depending on the day, I find. But, simple truth is, Sonya seems to have the hardest time with Goro, I personally find. Anyways, that's it for Johnny Cage. Alright. On to the final endurance round. Are you ready for this? Because I sure as hell ain't. Whew, but first, one more test your might. Again, I ask it, why does Sonya have the guy's grunt instead of her unique grunt? Like, why'd they bother putting in if they're not going to put in for test your might as well? I know I'm going on about this, I'm being a dead horse, but seriously, it's just so weird to me. Like, it couldn't have taken that much space on the cartridge, I wouldn't think. Okay, so yeah, it seems like if you do a jump kick, leg grab, and ring toss, and by some miracle they don't block any of them, it does about half damage, so that's pretty good. Pretty good damage for Sonya, if I say so myself. I can definitely see why some people might say she's the overall best character, but again, the problem is everything she does, minus that ring attack, is so unsafe on block. So, that's not good. That's not good, no. Like with a Scorpion Spear, you know, if it gets blocked, at least you get a little bit of damage on the opponent, so that's something. But with Sonya, all you're pretty much guaranteed is an uppercut. Alrighty. Bring it on, Subby Wubby. Yep, I just called you Subby Wubby for some apparent reason. I don't know why, I just did it, okay? Alright. Somehow, in this playthrough, I got through all the endurance rounds just fine. But let me tell you now, this took a lot of retakes, and so did this, because again, Sonya, in my opinion, has the hardest time with Goro. I don't even know why. That jump kick strategy I usually use just doesn't seem to work with this guy. Not very good, at least. And if you back up too far, he just fucking throws his fists at you over and over again, or his projectile, where the fuck it is, and just beats you to death. So you gotta stand a little close to him to do your ring projectile, I find. Otherwise, he'll just spam his to death and fuck your shit up. But somehow I got that one. Can I get this one, please? Like, seriously, I lost track of how many times I had to redo this. It wasn't even fun at all. Like, seriously. Alright, one more. There we go. Whew. Alright. On to Shang Tsung, and then we can finally wrap this one up. Thank fucking God. Alright. Bring it on, old man. Is it just me, or does he seem to say Fatality is the key often on the Shang Tsung battle? Maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm remembering wrong. I don't know. Again, I find that jump punch move is only really useful if you're trying to get away from the opponent like I was there, so... What the fuck happened there? Got him with the leg grab and somehow he landed right in the same spot? What the fuck? Weird! I call weirdness game. Oh fuck. Now we gotta take on Goro. Oh boy. This is getting too close for comfort. Oh, again, that weird... I don't know if that's a glitch or what, but yes, I got him. That was extremely lucky. Whew. Thank goodness we're done with that. Alright, so, captured by Shang Tsung, Sonya's Special Force unit was taken hostage. Their only hope was the tournament. Shang Tsung promised to release the entire team only if Sonya could win the contest. Her victory not only released her unit, but also put an end to the Black Dragon and Shang Tsung's powerful grip on the tournament. So I guess that means she also captured Kano and stopped him too. I don't know, but not like it matters because Sonya's ending is non-canon. So anyways, folks, that's going to do it for me. So thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all in the finale tomorrow. Later.